Hey guys, Kennedy here, and today we are back on some One Piece. 1182, pretty good, pretty good. I liked it. Zazo's great. I think that's one of the oldest best designs like ever. I think like top 10 ever. Loved how Zazo looks like. I feel like it's been a while since we got a design like that. Like, I felt like every aspect and detail of Zazo was like, I don't know, it was very intrinsic. But yeah, so we're assuming, of course, Sanji gets Cunningham's or gets Summers. Loki's gonna stall Emu until Luffy comes. Like that's like the general like assumption. So with 1183, honestly, I have zero clue. I haven't heard people even talk about it. So I'm not too sure if this is gonna be like a Emu Loki, if it's gonna be a Sanji Killingham, Zoro Summers, or maybe even some side stuff. Maybe we go check out Frankie and Jinbei. We still don't know where them niggas at. We still don't know, right? They were right next to Sanji. Then after Emu pulled up, they pretended they didn't even know they didn't even know Sanji no more. I don't get it, but yeah. So we just gonna figure out. But yeah, all right. 1183. Let's get it. Okay. Nice little umbrella from Robin. Sanji with the drinks, of course. Nami with the map. Finally with the map. Finally with the map. Luffy's jacket says Niku. What the? I like the Frankie blue. I'm not gonna. I like the Frankie blue. Green jeans from Brooks. That's not too bad. Okay. Oh yeah, I barely caught Jinbei. I see the Sunny in the corner. All right. I like the colors. I like the colors. I like the the characters themselves, like how they're positioned, like that. It's alright, but the colors are nice. I like the colors. All right, so let's get started. Ragnar, you went. Never mind. Ragnar, thou were reading for one who could strike back against Mu. Oh, see this Loki glaze, bro. So all them niggas from before. Okay, appreciate that. So all them niggas from before that Ragnar was like, nope, 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 were all because they couldn't fight Emu. Golly, this Loki glaze, the Loki glaze. How Shanks beat this nigga? See, order captain. Isn't that right? Kuriwiwi. Ragnar, bro. What else are you talking about? I've never seen someone absorb so much damage. Wait, what? What not? Absorb? Wait, he's absorbing it? Loki. Straw Hat Luffy. In any case, that would not. It's so funny that, like. Actually, no, never mind. Joe Boy also had it. I was about to say that, like, this, like, Roger Straw Hat being such a huge. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming too. Officials don't really try to. Officials, like, they like confusing niggas. Like, they like, when they write something that could be a bit misleading, they actually don't care. Um, yeah, so it's funny how Luffy got all these like identities, like Nika and yada yada. That's like crazy. But like him having Roger Straw Hat, bro, that's like that's his main shit. Oh wow, the straw hat. Oh my god, the straw hat. I'm just like, bro, it's a hat, bro. It's a hat, bro. Fuck, it's just a hat. Cause I would say Joe Boy, but we know that huge straw hat might be Joe Boy, so that's why I can't even I can't say for sure if that's Joe Boy straw hat. In any case, that will not be my soldiers, so I shall eliminate these instead. So because they won't be his soldiers, you eliminate them. Oh, is he talking about because they failed the Dome Reversi? That's probably it. Whoa. Uh oh. Black Blade. Just like Dozon. Who's Dozon? That's not Hero Order. Ragnar. Duel. Okay, lightning came down. Sword goes up. Duelheim. Blade of Ravgram. Emo's really fighting against like the heavens at this point, bro. Western Village. Take back the children, bro. Zaza's so cool, bro. Just look at that design. Fuck. My back of this emo panel though. Okay. A lot of cool named attacks is flying around. I'm enjoying this shit. Who's Dozon? Huh? I'll go check out the theories of it. It's not Ripley. Ripley, she's back in the field. The thing is, where is Jinbei, bro? Oh my god. Maybe he's coming soon, bro. Jinbei, I'm sorry. Like the amount of points I'm docking from that nigga, bro. Golly, he's annoying. Imagine if he was here right now. Free eats. After all we did to save him. Yeah, if y'all let him get captured again, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You're not taking our kids. Even the teacher, bear in mind, the teacher don't actually have kids. But the teacher's like, I'ma teach. I'm big teacher. You know I'm gonna protect these kids. Whether it is or not. So I respect it. But you guys, you shouldn't be moving around. I haven't finished your budget. You really would die. Oh, is this for stakes? My life means nothing to me. If my son is ripped from my arms. Ripley. Love to see a good mama, man. Love to see a good mama, man. Oh my god, Liz. Do you know how my head will be steaming if such nonsense comes out of his mouth, bro? It wasn't salt water. I don't care what water it is. Come here and help. Golly, bro. First off, we all know Ripley's not dying from no, blood, lack of blood and shit. That's not happening. But it's cool. It sets up the cool lines. And that's what we care for. If my son is ripped from my arms. What the hell? What just got pushed? Only 7 of them. You'll have to do. Let's go, Zaza. What's happening over there? Oh, Sanji just came. Sanji! Come on, bro. Okay, no, never mind. Who got these boots? I'm trying to see, because this is Ripley, right? Like, if that's Ripley, so is this the teacher? I'm trying to see who got slumped like that, bruh. Yeah, that might be the teacher. I think that's the teacher. Wait. Yeah, because the teacher's next to Ripley. Yeah. Yeah, the teacher's on Ripley's right. And then Ripley in the bottom panel, the teacher. Yeah, so that should be the teacher. Yeah! Oda, you're crazy. Not teach. We ain't talking Blackbeard. Okay. Then we can go back to Neon. Alright, Sanji, come see you today. My go. Yeah, see, they're trying to pretend that Uncle gone, bro. We all know it. Brooke, why do you run off? To fight that woman, I had to jump in after you because it seemed like something was wrong. Do you know her, Brooke? But she's some enemy you fought, I guess, in the past. Oh, that's not me. Oh, they came for. You know what? I personally think they should have prioritized Sanji. No, Jinbei should have prioritized Sanji because I see Jinbei. right? Jinbei and Frankie are combatants. Imu put up to Sanji. Even if you didn't help immediately, you should at least be there for after the fight is over. You should go and like help immediately. They didn't do that. They ran off. I can give some grace that like they went for Brooks and Usopp, but Brooks and Usopp were not immediately in danger because we already dealt with them before Imu pulled up. Like Luffy came, dropped Brooks and Usopp, was like, "Hey, y'all take care of them. I'm gonna pull up to Imu." So Brooks and Usopp were already straight. Then after that, Imu pulled up to attack Sanji. The combatants should be there to help him. They did it. They ran off and be like, "Oh, I have to go check on Usopp." Nothing new happened to Usopp and Brooks. Nothing new happened to him. We already dealt with him before Imu even pulled up, like in person. So like, yeah, they went to Usopp Brooks, cool, but I don't know that. I'm still docking points. It's not egregious though, but no, not a. See, I knew it. No, not an enemy. See, I was trying to tell trying to tell Tori, bro. I'm like, hey, we getting her on the coup. Brooks want her, bro. See, yep, or so I thought. I'm so confused. Yep, I did you wrong, girl. I know it's a misunderstanding. Come back. It's like, alright, bro. If it's really her, then she must be 77 years old right now. Gilf? Alright, let me stop. Alright, let me stop. Oh, for like the meetings? For like the reverie? What I'm saying is that she's a celestial dragon who looks exactly like someone you knew. Doesn't change the fact that she came into attack everybody. Yeah. He said yes, but Brooks, he wants to defend her to death, bro. When we were tied up earlier, she was the one who did the rope. That is true, but she put the rope in the first place. Oh my god, I hate niggas. Wait, was it Summer? No. It was the Harrows. Cause I know Summers did rap people in Vine, but so did Gunko rap people with her Harrows as well. Like, we're gonna ignore that she also put the rope on you. I mean, we know that it was Himu doing it, but like, they don't necessarily know, even if they think that maybe it's like a 50-50. What the hell used to talk about your mental powers? I'm not gonna lie. Usopp's jokes used to hit a little more when I kind of liked him. But now I'm like, hoop a bit more, bro. Score a few more points, then, and that might crack a smile. But like, but yeah, Brooks. She tied y'all up though. Like, she tied y'all up. So what if she released y'all? What the fuck? Like, oh, but she released us after tying us up. Okay, that's not even like at max, it's a net neutral. I don't even think it's a net neutral personally, but at max you can argue it's a net neutral, not a net positive. It can never be a net positive. So like, what are we doing here? Why would she do such a thing? I mean, you just said you kind of knew her, right? One book. How does she know who I am? And then she turned back into that demonic form again. Okay, I see. Okay, so he's aware of the changes. All right, fair enough. So yeah, so they now know that there's the The Gunko that it was we were bound to recruit a Celestial Dragon. Like I felt like that was pretty obvious eventually. It's just that I thought it would have been that one that the Fishman turned over. The Fishman, the I forgot his name, the one that was crucified by Garling. I thought it'd be him. That he'll be the Celestial Dragon that's on like Team Luffy. But it's gonna turn out to be Gonko. That came out of nowhere. But I like it more though. His turn back into the demonic form. Original personality, the personality that saved us. For demonic form. Oh, they mean the emo one. It did not occur to me at first, but after seeing people turn to demons today, I must admit I feel deeply disturbed. See, is it time to sit? Like, bear in mind, kids are actively being kidnapped right now, right? Zoro by himself has to fight Summers. Sanji by himself have to fight Killingham and save all them kids. Loki is fighting Emu and Ragnar. No, Loki is fighting Emu by himself. What are you doing? What are these niggas doing, bro? They're in circle time right now talking about Gunko. Who gives a fuck, bro? Please go do something. Y'all can talk about Gunko at any point in the future, bro. Y'all can be on the shit. Y'all like. This is why outside the Monster Trio, bro, it's hard to take these niggas serious. Do they feel that like Zoro just gotta do everything? Sanji gotta do everything? Luffy gotta do. I mean, I can't even say Luffy because Luffy taking his own little timeout, but Loki, right now is doing everything. It's like again, imagine if Jinbei was here to help Sanji with Zaza. Way easier. Brooks got some ice sword slashes. Help cut the vines with Summers. Golly, freeze them shits. Like, I don't know, bro. No, he's so injured. Sanji was at like 1 HP, still put up to help them kids. Like, I'm not trying to hear it, bro. I'm not trying to hear it, bro. I'm really not trying to hear it. We're literally, how many pages is this? 3. We're on the 3rd page. Talk about, I mean, this go for me. As like a reader, I do like getting more of like, you know, Gunko lore and Brooks' mentality and how he feels about her. That's cool. But I'm just saying the timing of this. Because this is happening right when your other Straw Hats are fighting for their lives. Liz! Thank you, bro. Who cares? Like, again, as a reader, I'm fine with learning about Gunko. I lose nothing from learning about Gunko. Nothing at all. It's just that actively, Zoro has to go fight a Celestial Dragon by himself, a Holy Knight by himself. Sanji has to fight a Holy Knight by himself. Loki's out here fighting Emu. I won't hold them for, you know, not being involved with Loki and Emu, but at least your fellow Straw Hats. You can absolutely assist Zoro and you can absolutely assist Sanji. Absolutely. Even if it's just being present there, so Summers have to just think about what you might do. That's good enough. Because any slight distraction will help Zoro in any way. Especially Sanji, because he's fighting a water monster and there's Jinbei on the crew. Oh my god. Like, they're literally debate. I've never seen them talk this much. Like, when something serious is going on, they never talk this much. Ever. But now that everyone's getting active, your monster trio's out here hurt. They need help. Now all of a sudden, story time. Back when I was a young jit, I knew a princess. She was so, like, bruh, you don't even talk like this when we sail into the next island. They don't even talk this much. I must admit, I feel deeply disturbed in my core. I hate to rush you, Brooke, but we need a decision. Does she live or die? We can't do anything before that's settled. No, you actually could do things before that's settled, but Brooke's gonna keep her alive. Why not? That's a free Celestial Dragon. Oh, backstory? You know what? This could save it. I was a little mad, but backstory can always save any of my bad moods. A long time ago, truly a long time ago, she was just a child, and I was a young man too. It was a country that no longer exists. Oh, word! Asperia. Asperia was the land of. All right, see, like I know Brooks is a musician, but he didn't have to come from the land of music. It wasn't necessary, bro. Like it's fine. He could come from a normal island and just be a good musician, bro. Crafting instruments of all time, but Brooks only plays one instrument. I'm geeky. Well, why would they specify 4 a.m.? A 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 not gonna show Brooks' face? Like his eyes? Order! What you scared for? You could put the crocodile, and this is good. Oh, yeah, what the hell? I'm just peeping. It's a good morning. The start of a brand new world. Brand new. Wait, New World? That's not one of the theme songs, is it? Oh, they see there's many seas that can be surveyed. All I need is a good morning. Good morning, Spirit. Wait, he's yelling this at 4 a.m.? Alright, bros, I'm not gonna lie, you gonna have to keep quiet, bro. Nigga sleeping. What about the pool? Oh, brother, not the Nika, not the Nika pose. Yeah, not the Nika pose. Some random musician from a music country doing the pose of a god. I guess. Brooke, my fave. Brooke had the hubs, but I'm not gonna lie. Wait, what happened to the Yep, pretty much. Bruh, the amount of Nika songs probably in his playlist. That only happened now, by the way. Only after the review. All the backstories got Nika. He said, "Get me my gun." Wonder what our dinner is tonight. Yeah, I'm starving. I'm geeking because like, what if? Because like we know that sometimes backstories are told like in person. That like they tell each other like the backstory, right? We saw that in Hardong Park. I'll be geeking if Brooks is like telling them the backstory because Jinbei was like, all right, like we're Loki on like a timer, so we gotta pick real quick. Is she living or is she dying? Then Brooks is like, wait, hold up, let me drop my backstory real quick, and then he just goes yapping about the backstory, bro. That'd be crazy. I wonder what our dinner is tonight. We'll start together about the crew. Oh, okay, he's finally showing the face. Time to ship our Binks crew. Yeah, like sings the whole. He don't even skip the song, bro. He sings the whole shit. So 13-year gap. King of Hesperia, leader of the Raider squad. Battle Convoy. She got a heterochromia, whatever it's called when you have different color eyes. I know she had that from birth. I think I said that wrong. But I just didn't know she had it from birth. I thought it was like a hemu buff. Does that matter? Having different color eyes. Like I feel like a lot of series make a big deal out of it, but like no matter how I think about it, it doesn't actually affect anything, right? Like you can still see. So it's like it's like, all right, now what? Like they can still see, right? Oh, she's singing along. Just like Mama. Oh brother, here we go. What the queen doing? What the hell? Oh hell no! Nah, this love is free shit gotta go, bro. Y'all gotta watch out. The context they use this love is free is crazy. Yeah, NTR is crazy. What the fuck? Do you check if I care? That's crazy. Say, now we know why, bro. He's OD, bro. I went to Death Takes You. Say, hey, when you die, she's single, right? Hey, that's crazy. I'm seeing dialogue I've never thought I'd see in One Piece, bro. What is going on right now? Yeah, I figured I figured that this what we're gonna do. What in the world? Okay, I'm gonna just keep my I'll keep my thoughts to myself. Let me not overreact. We are reading a Japanese manga at the end of the day. What kidnapping woman gimmick again? Is she a celestial? Wait, what? The Dons? Who's the Don? DMs? Of course your DM's packed, bruh. I expect no less. But it's Sasuke. It's been a little bit. Oh, brother. I'm not gonna lie. That 2 hour delay cut is a little OD, but I'll take it. I'll take it, bruh. Do you know how long that cut has been delayed? I don't even think Zoro or Mihawk has done some shit like this. Oh, word? Okay, okay. So when was it? Is it in between him going to the palace and him dancing on the roof? That's crazy. What? Brooks was stronger back then. Wait, what? No, I mean no. I read that. I was asking when he cut them because he said he saw them on the port earlier today, but we didn't see like where. Obviously, it happened off screen, so that's what I was trying to guess like when it happened. So it should have been like here. Like, I know Don pull on. Like it should have been like here, like in between the 4 a.m. song. Don? I probably just misspoke then. I didn't really have a question about him. I already see. Is this not a good? Ain't this cooler than any feat Brooks has done? I feel like that's low glaze, but this gotta be like top five. Like from that far away, I don't know. They were already cut things. Three pace, some not slash. All right, y'all glazing. What the? Y'all glazing. That is true. I mean, they were about to kidnap, right? Oh no, never mind. Brooks said they wouldn't succeed. Humming Brook. How did the king bag her? That nigga probably got OD Riz, bro. There's just no way. They even gave her the sparkles. You didn't have to do all that. They gave her sparkles for no reason. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But how did King bag a Celestial Dragon? That's crazy. I'm counting the sparkles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give her 6 sparkles. Maybe she just like music, bro. I don't know. He probably go crazy in the stew. See, that's probably it. That's probably it. Oh, you think she's evil? Huh? I didn't really consider that because how it was set up, I always assumed she'd be like a victim to something. On like like kind of like Trophy's parents, they were celestial dragons, but they were like one of the good ones. So I thought she'd be like a victim, but hey, if she's evil, that does open up some different pathways you could go. Huh? What makes you think she'd be evil? I mean, here's a good guess. Because she could very well be evil. But is it like, because she's the CD, or do you just get like a feeling or like a hint? I look, you have to go back to when Gunko first. Because did her kingdom burn down? Because I know Gunko's bad memories. No, no, they said Gunko killed. They said Gunko killed the dad, right? She was like the patricide princess. Obviously, she didn't do it on purpose, but I wonder how that works. It's gonna be one of those things like Harold. I mean, uh, Harold and Loki was also like he killed his dad. Really? Huh. Hard to go, bruh. Oh yeah, I mean, he does seem chill. I'm not gonna lie, he does seem chill. Treats his daughter well, treats Brooks well. Yeah, that's facts. That is facts. But we're doing a picture side gimmick again? Like, we just did picture side, bro. We just did that shit. We just did that shit. The same misunderstood child that killed their dad. Oh boy, Oda. Thank you. Oh brother. What? So Hydris, evil mom, Ida, good mom, and what's it called? Blackbeard's mom, Harris. That's good mom. So now Kendall, evil mom, Eris. Yeah. I think I said that. Yeah. So, are you sure? I feel like there's like another mom we just kind of like brushed by, bro. What about Shing's mom? Girl got popped. It was over. It was over, bro. I don't think Shing's mom. She ain't have enough PT to count. It was crazy. Yeah, I respect it. Shank's mom, bro. That's her name, Shank's mom. Golly, my fault. Ah, I see. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the timing. I won't hold you. I don't like the timing. I feel like we could have done this before. Actually, I guess they wanted to do it after Gunko. No, because Imu controlled Gunko, and then he came in person afterward. Honestly, yeah, I think that putting this before Imu came and after Gunko was defeated, it wouldn't be the best. But like this timing, I'm not like, you sure? I think 5 is the minimum. I can see 5 to 7. I'm not going. Actually, no, I'm glazing. Yeah, 2 to 5. Wait, has backstory really been 3? I'll look at that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the short backstories are usually like, yeah, 2 to 5 is about, yeah, yeah, it is. That's why when like I think like 2 chapters ago, talking about like we'll end it within the next 10 chapters. Hell no, hell no, never in our lives would that happen. Huh? Yes, Sanji's Verity backstory. This was three chaps. Yeah, but the thing is, they might we might actually get Brooke because like we still gotta get into because we don't know where Oda wants to end it. Is he gonna end it at Thriller Bar or is he gonna end it at after his kingdom gets wiped? Because if he ends it at Thriller Bar, like he might as well show the whole thing now, right? We might as well. We're here. But I could see him stopping it when the kingdom blows up. But I could see him also extending it to when he meets Laboon and he goes to meet that like captain. It's just that it just won't be long. Because remember, even in the Harold backstory, he was showing some random shit. He was just showing random shit. Like that had nothing to do with any important stuff Harold and Loki went through. He was just showing shit. So that's why I'm thinking that like Oda might be on that type of time and then still show again meeting Laboon, meeting his new crew, becoming the Bing Sake yada yada, and then stop when he meets Luffy. Like he could go down that route. If he does, we're gonna get more chapters. But if he sticks it to just the kingdom being wiped, yeah, I don't see it being too long. There's not too much to really show. Um, the main bulk will just be like Gunko doing the patricide, and if you're right about the evil queen, then that too. Yeah, you're right because with how much Brooke is kind of fiending, you would think he would like pension her a little bit. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I do agree it'll be sped through, but it's more like is he gonna speed through within like one chap, two chaps? So like it will still extend. Like if he did like the kingdom blown up in 5 chapters, then like you speed through everything else, you know, um, to make it like 7 chapters or something like that. But yeah, five seems a bit right about right though. Five seems about right. Yeah, you're right. These guys are fodder, but this says she was the former captain of the battle convoy, so she's not just a CD. I mean, it's obvious she's a holy knight. I feel like we need to make that distinction: CDs and holy knights. Cause like CDs don't come for nothing these days, bro. You gotta be a holy knight, or I ain't even trying to. Nah, but we got confirmation on Sabo's parents though. That's the only thing. But you're not wrong. We could have a random retcon like they be doing sometimes. Sabo, did you know you were adopted? What the? Y'all never mentioned this shit ever, bro. Your real mom's a celestial dragon. Oh my god, bro. I'll cry. That's gonna happen to Nami, bro, for sure. Nami's gonna get the meanest mom drop. Or no, he'll be a dad drop. It'll be a dad drop. He said, "That Nami girl, doesn't she look like our captain? Does she look like our director?" He's like, "Oh, brother." Yeah, this is Kendall was the former captain of the battle convoy. So she's like a military person. Unpopular musician. What niggas love Brooks? What do you mean unpopular? In this era, the kingdom was at peace. Then how do y'all blow up? That's tough. That's tough. Hey, bro. All right. I'm still not liking the fact that they're having this big ass conversation when they could be helping their crewmates. It's like I feel like they're so spoiled by the monster trio that they don't actually try to protect them at all. Like, yeah, you're not as strong as them, but you can definitely help them out. Like, I feel like Zoro and Sanji don't really be getting protection from these niggas, bro. And I don't really like that. I'm not talking about protection as in like they fight the ops for them, but like be there for like, bro. You can support them niggas. Like, I don't. What? This crew is spoiled as fuck, bro. They're so used to these real niggas holding it down for them that they're just like, well, Zoro and Sanji probably dying right now, but who cares? Let's talk about Gunko. Like that should be a number one priority. Like once you get Brooks and them straight, like yo, Zoro Sanji, like they fighting right now. Let's go help immediately. Like no one has that urgency. The closest we get is this one line from Jinbei. I hate to rush you, Brooks, but like they're still waiting for a passed out Gunko that's still technically frozen. It's like you can leave her behind. Like she's not a threat right now. Zaza is literally kidnapping children as we speak, and you're worried about a frozen Gunko. Good lord! Like look, she is frozen. She's like you can just leave her real quick. Go handle business. Well, you think, but like, don't forget, Liz. We still gotta handle the Sanji and Zoro stuff. So like, I don't think we're gonna start with Luffy versus Emu because this chapter, Loki and Emu still fighting. Like if this backstory did not happen, then I agree that like when 11-18 would be like a good time because we can spend these next four chapters solving Zoro, Sanji, getting Loki, you know, to eventually lose. Then Luffy will come in at 11-18. But now that this backstory like pushed everything forward or pushed everything back, so now when the backstory is over, Luffy, you know, like time is pretty much paused. So Luffy's still heating right now. Yeah, but my thing is, what about Loki? Like, do you think it's gonna be a 2v1? Because like from what we see here, Koda has no intention of actually stopping this fight. At least the next time we see him. Oh wait, why is he still black? Yeah, it's like the next time. Yeah, but like that's the thing. Like people assume be a 1v1 against Luffy and Loki. I mean Luffy and Emu. So if Luffy pulls up, it has to be a 2v1. Koda can write it where Loki, unless he makes Loki just take a time out. Like, all right, Luffy, you're here. I'm gonna walk away. But like if Luffy pulls up, he has to help Loki. Like there's no like I'll wait for y'all to 1v1 then I'll join. So it's like Loki got to be taken out. Not necessarily killed or passed out or whatever, but like this fight got to end. Like Emu versus Loki has to end, and then Luffy comes in. Whether it ends with, you know, Loki just being hit very far away or being passed out or whatever Oda wants to do, that's up in the air. Unless it's a 2v1. Then if it's a 2v1, then alright, cool. But it might be a 1v1. And then if it is a 1v1, Loki gotta go. And for what we've seen here, he's not, at least the next interaction won't be Loki. Yeah, hey! I'm with it. But Emu still gotta, you know, do him wrong. Cause like if the backstory ends at 1187, right? 1188 can't start with, well, unless it like off screens that like next time we see Loki and Emu, Loki like on the floor, no arm. That could happen. I've seen that happen a few times. Yeah, hey, that could be a thing. Brooke, should we kill this celestial dragon that tried to kill us for the past dozens of chapters? Oh my god, bro. This crew, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. See, Zoro. See, one thing I'll give Zoro. Zoro don't be taking chances. If Zoro was here, he will kill Gunko, or at least attempt to. The story won't let him kill Gunko, but he'll at least attempt to. Because remember, when Nami When Nami was confirmed a robber, Zoro tried to kill her immediately. He said, "She's robbing us. I bet." Sword. If Sanji wasn't there to stop him, Zoro just killed Nami right then and there. Do you think? And that's just for Nami stealing. Imagine Gunko, bruh. Imagine what he gonna do to Gunko. Get the. I don't care if that was your man 70 years ago or 77 years ago. What I gotta do with us? Golly, Gunko's a problem. And honestly, knowing that Emu is so involved with Gunko, keeping her alive. I know again, Oda's not gonna let this happen, but keeping her alive is way too scary because you don't know how his possession works. Like, can he possess her at any time? Yada yada yada. Again, Oda's not gonna make it work like that, or that's just gonna is gonna just destroy the crew if he makes it work like that. But it is possible. Like without, if we're not including the story limitations, easily. So like Gunko kind of has to go, but it's not gonna happen because she's friends with Brooks. But I get why Brooks not trying to do nothing. Cause wait, no, Liz. Wait. When he says it looks exactly like her, do you think he means that like her grown up version? Because right now Shuri's 7, but if he means that like it looks like her, as in like same height, weight, stuff like that, then like the backstory gotta go until she's like that age where she stopped growing in terms of like height. But if he means that like the 7-year-old Churi, it looks like her because if she grew up, that's how she would look like. Then, uh, then we won't really need time skips during the backstory. But yeah, if he meant that like Shuri being, and then the thing is too in Shuri's backstory, I think she was an adult when Brooks like talked about or when we saw some flashbacks. I think she was kind of grown, so we actually might get some years, bro. Like they might show her a bit when she's 10, then 13, 16, 20. Shit. We'll see though. All right, I think that'll be about it. All right, so 1184. Not too sure. I mean, we're just gonna continue the backstory. That's pretty much what the gameplay is gonna be. Mom was like the Holy Knight. Oh, the mom gonna need her own backstory, won't she? Cause Brooks wouldn't know the mom's backstory, so the mom gotta give her own backstory. That might take some time too, because it looks like Oda's really focusing on these Holy Knights this arc. Huh? Yeah, let's see. I wonder if it's gonna be a short or a long backstory, or I guess short or medium. It's definitely not gonna be as long as Herald, but shit, it might be closer to 10 than it is to 5. But yeah, that'd be about it. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe to support the channel. Also, check out the Patreon too. Links is in the description down below. You get early access to more videos like this one. You'll get access to my Twitch bots as well. Again, links is in the description down below. Thanks for watching, and I catch y'all later.